Hey guys, Arisu here with another Polytopia content. So, I recently noticed that most of my recent matches are with relatively high elo opponents, typically 1600s, 1700s, sometimes even 1800s. So, maybe the reason they're playing is because I think they're practicing for the upcoming Polytopia World Tournament. Most of the time, it's Imperious, Xin-xi, Imperious, Barter, Putrik. Every now and then, I get Zebasi, Max, Kiku, Yadak. But if there's Xin-xi, Barter, Imperious, maybe they're practicing for tournament that's coming up. It's qualifiers. But still, you need to practice it. If they want to play in Sweden, you really need to do their best. So for this game, I'm playing against Zebasi in small continents against Xin-xi. Typically, when I'm playing Xin-xi, I lose miserably since Xin-xi is a very good giant factory. Zebasi is also a good giant factory, but not as efficient as Xin-xi. Xin-xi has forges and mines. It's very cost effective in terms of space and in stars. But in return, typically Xin-xi has a very poor resource indicator. Resources, no? Just mines and forges, sometimes even hunting. But still, it's not a very good position for me. So, usually I want to play Philosophy Rush. Yeah, I really like Philosophy Rush, especially late game. I have a lot of technologies available for cheap. I have possible very cheap market spots, construction. I can take bombers, rammers, and aquatism very cheaply. But for this turn, I decided to just go with fishing. Since my capital is actually port city, I have fishes here, so I can just take fishing and get a very fast level 3. And also, I can embark my units. I can't really fight Xin-xi inland with these giants unless I go with catapults or archers. But for this game, I just decided with fishing, so I can instantly transition to sailing and hopefully get some vision, but also deny him these ruins, stars, and deny him possible port spots. I'm just taking as much water units as I can. And I get navigation, recap. Still, I only have two, but also, I'm not playing very greedily since I know it's Xin-xi. I need vision as much as possible. Beforehand, I need to know if Xin-xi's juggernauts are incoming so I can at least prepare. So I just went with the Explorer. So luckily enough, I get a lighthouse and a vision here for this city that I know has ports. And now I can see that it's preparing for some giants here. I also get vision here, starfish, ruin, and village. This one, this village here, hopefully gets contested. But in case they get giants and juggernauts, hopefully they just go straight here so I can take this starfish and this ruin. In return, they're going to get a city advantage since we have a very big continent here. We have very big continent in over my smaller continent here. But still, I hope the ruins and starfishes makes up the differences. No, the giants. They're 9. Two giants, they're 9. I don't have a giant yet. But I just went border growth for hopefully some windmill spots here. Windmill possible market spots. Still, the name of the game is deny him of sea resources. Starfish, ruins. I need to take it from him as much as possible. Okay, now, also turn 9 giants. Level 3 here, stars. Okay, now I see. There's another port spot here. I didn't know there's a giant. Then he just went in here. He just straight up sniped my city here. I don't have good defense for that. So, I deny this one. I just went and take their starfish. And I just retreated my warrior upwards, north. Luckily enough, I see another ruin here. So, what should I do? Displacing his units here, here, here. Preparing a juggernaut for defense, or maybe just taking this village here. I don't have a good answer to this capture here. So, what can I do? Well, the simple answer is get lucky. So, I just take stars, 2 stars, so plus 16 construction using the stars that I took to just have barely enough resources and stars for a giant push. Without those 2 starfish here, without the starfishes here, this one here, and here, I won't have enough resources and stars to make a giant push possible since it's the captured city is just level 2 and I need to turn it into level 5, I think. Yeah, 5 for a giant push. Luckily, it pushed downwards here. But the issue now is there's a second giant incoming. And he can also place units here in this shoreline tiles here. I'm very much down in units, very much underdeveloped in cities. So what can I do? I have a lot of points, not because I have good unit counts. Not because I have good units, not because I have good cities, just because of the ruins and starfishes. Technology-wise, it's very efficient, so that's very good for me. But the technologies I have don't have the technologies I have are not good answers to giants. So when the giants attack, I really don't have much answers. So rather than fighting giants, 2 giants with a single giants and just warriors, I just decided to risk it for the brisket. I gambled. Gambling is not typically a good idea in games, but since it's Polytopia, it's heavily RNG based, so I decided to just take 2 ruins instead. One here, and this one here. They're going to take this city. I just surrendered it. I was just hoping that this juggernaut here doesn't go here. I was hoping he doesn't have vision on my ruin here, so he can't deny. So it's heavily dependent on what the opponent thinks, what the opponent sees, and hopefully with a bit of luck, this max HP juggernaut is the one going to siege this city instead of this one. So, continuing here, smack, hopefully kill this one, smack here, and then he landed his juggernaut here. So what does, also luckily, the giants here, yeah, as I thought, he wanted to siege with a full HP giant. My only saving grace now is these 2 ruins. I need stars, I need good technologies. Please don't give me veteran swordsman. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see first what I get from this ruin. Riding and stars. Okay, it's not bad, but could be better. Also here, they made a mistake of not training a unit here. I can just snipe it with the Juggernaut. So it's a trade. It's going to get this city. I'm going to get this city. So I think maybe that's fair. Maybe not. Now they're threatening to capture this city here with a veteran swordsman. And they have so many units. Swordsman. They can just pump out units here, rough it, park their units here. I don't have good answers instead of a single rider. I hope to get this village here, some vision here finally, and roads. Maybe roads is a mistake on hindsight, but I was hoping for a late game where I can set up market spots and hopefully defend with a gap in stars. But I don't know. Oh, giant push now. But giants are not very good against swordsman. And he has plenty of swordsman. And then another giant. Look here, very interesting play. He went with the giant push. Mine and a gate of power. Push giant, and now he's threatening to deny me this city here. That's not good. He's making the full use of this city here, but I don't have any resources here unless I have another monument for a giant push, but I don't. So this one is more of a liability than an asset. This one's been fully utilized. He made another giant. A giant push, no less. Not good. So I had to move back my units here. Try to defend. Smack with scouts. That's the only units I have. Smack. And now he's capturing this one again. And now he has rammers. The rammer swordsman. Very deadly combination since it's 15 healths. Rather than the typical 4 hits from scouts, maybe it's going to take 5 and 6. I don't have 5 or 6 scouts available. This raft is now closed permanently. He has rammers, he has giants. This is the only port spot I have, but still, sooner or later it's going to be denied. He has swordsman. He can just walk his swordsman up here, deny me this port, or just recapture this city here. Not to mention, he has another city here, very close access to this port here. This city's down. I cannot unsiege that one. I don't have a real way to unsiege. But still, a man can hope. Maybe the opponent's Wi-Fi disconnected. Maybe he just gave up. Maybe I get a lucky break somewhere. So I really don't like to surrender unless it's absolutely necessary. But still, it's 3 giants. A lot of swordsmen. Capturing another giant incoming. They're sieging my capital. And now I just surrendered. I don't have way to unsiege this capital here. And this one's going to fall down sooner or later. And this one they're going to capture. This city may not be a giant factory, unlike these cities here. But I'm essentially suffocated. Here, no more. Deed. No counterplay. Very sad. Yeah, Henku boy. Wait, let's see their point of view. I didn't see their point of view. It's black here. First, let's see how much stars I am in deficit of. I made 10. Oh my god. He makes 27 stars. I made 10. Dude, that's one third of his stars. Let's see. Before I'm losing, when the game's a bit fair, he has first 5 cities. How many cities do I have? I have 4. Okay. Spawn wise, it's a bit favored towards the enemy. Yeah, he has a bigger continent, much more city count. But I have a lot of ruins, and that's only because I've missed this village here. I make 20. No, he makes 23. How much do I make? He makes 25 stars. Turn 12. How much do I make? I also make 19, so I'm down 6 stars. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, most of his cities are port cities. So that's very good for his capital. Where is his capital? City. Maybe it's this one. City. Okay, maybe it's this one actually. Oh, no, okay. It's this one. So a good thing about port cities is you can easily get additional population for your capital. Since with just ports, you get an additional 3 population from this city connections here. So not only does this city get 3 population, this one gets 1, this gets 1, this gets an additional 1 also. Damn, very good. Oh, very interesting. So, let's see how his opening went. Okay. Turn 1, he has choices, Ruin and Village, he went with Ruin. Okay, very lucky, veteran push. And now +1 stars. Capturing, Ruin again, Cemetery, Pre-cap. Okay. Turn 5 to villages. Okay, now we explore why. Maybe that's a misclick. Since he has no fishing, he really won't get any vision on me. Instead, okay, maybe he just wanted this lighthouse. But I don't know, maybe that's a misplay. Maybe not. He's higher on Elo. Maybe he really knows what he's doing. Why? No, again with the explorers. Why? He has no sailing. Okay. Okay, he went with population. I was expecting a border growth since. No, if he take a border growth, there's not much tiles to deny me of. Okay, now he sees that I have sailing. Now he goes with port connections. Giant here. I'm going to get starfish. Going to get ruin. Another population growth. Yeah, this is just a giant factory. He keeps on making giants. Another city here. Population again. Or another giant here. Turn 9. Turn 9 triple giant. Wow. Actually, not turn 8 giant here. And turn 9 additional 2 giants. And now he parked. Then that was very risky. He just decided to. I don't know what the enemy position looks like. I'm under in score. He has sailing. He take the ruin. He take the starfish. I'm just going to attack with the giant, a single giant. And his bet paid off since this city was undefended. He didn't know that, but he still made the gamble. And the gamble paid off. Very good for him. Another stars. Another population. Just shy for 1 additional giant. I have scouts. And now he parks his raft for vision. He sees the city. He knows it's unguarded. And then he went with sailing. Pre-capture. to attack with the Juggernaut. Okay, that makes sense. I only have a few scouts. Giant push for me. Create some warriors. Attacking Juggernaut, 2 Juggernauts. This one for vision. Stars, they're nice. Damn, he keeps on embarking units. But still, yeah, I'm losing heavily in terms of navy. A single Juggernaut causing so much damage. Yeah. Now he parks his Juggernaut here. Sieging with this one here. Organization for another giant. Parking his unit here. Okay, now I see why that's a mistake. Sniping this city here. Smacking their swordsman, hopefully to deny them of help. Another giant here. He isn't even considering this village. He just went full on attack. That makes sense since he has the initiative with this so many giants, so many swordsmen. Expansion here is a bit unnecessary. Just attack, since he's very good in attacking. Yeah, my scout barely did any. My scouts barely did any real damage. Rider from the ruin. Giant push here. Another Juggernaut in the water. Swordsman, a lot of swordsmen here. Giant push. They have vision. Denying me this village up here. Another Juggernaut here. And now I think they're going to get rammers this turn, since they have a lot of stars. Yeah, now they go with rammers. Rammer. Yeah, rammer is very good. This one may be a misplay. Pretty sure it's misplay. I think it would be better for the Juggernaut to go here. So at least it tries to attack this one, even if it's going to be dead in a few turns because of this city and this city that can pump out swordsman. It may still be better than trying to play conservatively and positioning my giant in a much more safe location. Because, you know, I'm already losing. No point in being conservative. Nah. This game's lost. Captured capital. No way of unsieging. This city is being denied, being captured next turn. This city is going to be under siege next turn. No real counterplay. A bit unfortunate. Since... Okay, let's see. No, I actually have a bigger continent than him. I just played poorly. I've missed this city here. Yeah, he has faster giants. Still. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And for the opponent, I hope his experience, if Henry boys practicing for the tournament, I hope this game was fruitful. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.